Okay, now let me go here. That was the wrong. Okay, that's the right spot. And okay, let me. You know what I should do? Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Cross save, upload character, download character. There's new. Continue. Alright, so I just gotta make sure I did this right. Okay. Alright, he has the class mod. Perfect. Doo 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 doo. I should wait for him so I can actually hear the game. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. I'm just doing something real quick because oh, I'm just making way too many Kriegs. This Krieg I was using to farm the Reaper class mod and also the Carnage, which I haven't gotten yet. Carnage is basically it works really well with the Reaper class mod, which I got. I got a really weak version though. The max you can get is 99%. I got 44%, which sucks a lot. But I mean, I can farm for a better one when I actually like test out the build. And do I actually really care about kill skill duration? I don't think I do. But I'm playing this guy at the moment because I gotta run back to Sanctuary and I want to transfer this over. Because this is a better version of Sickle class mod than I currently have. The one I had was level 78, but I was too lazy to farm for a better one. So this one's slightly better, it's 4% more. So I'm going to give it to the other Krieg. And then I gotta remember to give it to my main Krieg. Yeah, the reason why I wanted the Reaper class mod is because oh yeah, I'm running to the fast travel station because I was in a different spot, which is far away from all the fast travel stations. So I have to run all the way back because if you go through a loading screen, then if you save and quit, you'll pop up back wherever like you appeared. So there's a little area you can go to hunt creatures, and I do that to fight tubby enemies. Because tubby enemies, they drop class mods and also pearlescent weapons. And one of those pearlescent weapons that they drop is Carnage, which I need. I still haven't gotten yet because I had to do some stuff which made me lose a lot of hours of farming. strength, isn't it? Immortality. Oh, and their mortality. Oh god. You know what, fuck it. God damn it. Don't fucking die here. There we go. I did it. Just had to pull out. I don't use this gun very much. I should use it more often. Alright, I don't use it so much because I mainly use the Unkempt Herald. But it's not perfect. Well, I don't really have a slot to use it though because I have the grog nozzle for when I go down. I don't have the grog nozzle on this guy because I reset the playthrough, which means that I don't have the mission active that lets you use the grog nozzle. Alright, so where is it? Wait, it's this one. I wasn't paying attention. Alright. I'll keep that for now. I'm probably not gonna use Gauge, but I'll keep the Anarchist for now. I don't like the Becca, I'm gonna sell that. I have all those grenades because I just happened to get them while playing as a Krieg, and I decided to keep them and try them out. See, I don't like the Becca. I don't like that pearlescent. But yeah, the reason why I want Carnage is because it always activates Bloodbath, which means it always has that gun damage boost. And that works really well with the Reaper class mod because it boosts Bloodbath. Alright, come on, there we go. Alright. So... where's he at? Alright, there we go. I remember that I changed his name. Oh, I should have deleted that. Like, that's not a big deal. Alright, I gotta do this mission. You remember this mission, right? I remember we went through it when like you gave this game another chance and then stopped for good. Alright, thanks, Claptrap. Alright, legendary sickle. And I'm gonna sell the other one because I don't need it anymore. It's weaker. And now I have the best version of the legendary sickle. Oh yeah, I kept that because that's launcher damage. I want to try that out. Hold on to that. Yeah, all my gear is good besides my badge, my sheriff's badge. So yeah, I like the Fight for a Lifetime too. It doesn't help that much though. I mainly like it because of the fire rate. Pistol damage does nothing for the Buzz Axe, but it is nice with the Unkempt Herald though, and also the Grog Nozzle. But yeah, when I get one, Yeah, when I do Reaper Krieg, he's gonna have a deputy's badge instead, which is for shotguns. Let's check this one. Alright, let me go into here first. I just want to look at my guns again, even though I'm not gonna use them. So yeah, that was the bada boom I was using earlier. That's an Infinity. Infinity's a pistol that never runs out of ammunition. Maggie it's a unique Jacob pistol. So like it's kind of like a shotgun pistol, and I think it does the most damage out of all the Jacob pistols. Triquetro is what I was using before I got the Twister. Oh yeah, I remember I was telling you like that the Twister's ass to farm for, but I never like finished what I was saying. So yeah, farming for the Twister, you basically have to upgrade Savages into a mini boss that's just called Triple O because the name's hard to pronounce. But here's the thing: only badass Savages can turn into Triple O, and Savages can only evolve through the help of Witch Doctors. And Witch Doctors will evolve badass Savages into Ultimate Badasses, and then after that, they'll normally heal them, but there's a 1% chance, a 1% chance that they'll actually evolve a certain Ultimate Badass Savage into Triple O. And the thing is that if they don't immediately evolve an Ultimate Badass Savage into Triple O, they will not. They'll never evolve. So you have to like save and quit, and then do it all over again. And the thing is that like Triple O isn't guaranteed to drop the Twister. He has a 30% chance to drop it. So there's a 2 out of 3 chance out of that 1% chance that you don't get the Twister. Luckily for me, when I finally got the Twister, which took like weeks, I got it from the first kill of Triple O. But like yeah, it's just ass to farm for. I think that was the worst gun to get. That was down for me. Carnage isn't asked to farm for. You gotta keep killing Tubbies, and Tubbies aren't hard to spawn. Alright, so let me complete that cloud trap mission real quick. I need to close that window. Too many fucking people driving by on their fucking motorcycles. That's a annoying thing. Alright. Alright, there we go. Alright, and oh yeah, we gotta do the hunting the fire hop mission. Alright, so Frostburn Canyon. I must have at least, yeah, I didn't progress this area, but how did I already get the location? That's weird. I'm just gonna run through this area, because the area is kind of a maze, and I already know the way to go. I already know that these enemies will just die instantly if I killed them, if I fought them. Classy. Make him choke to death on his own feces. Yeah. Getting the Twister was like totally worth it though, even though it was totally ass to farm. Twister works really great on a lot of characters too. Works great on Krieg, Axton. Maya can use it pretty well, even though like she doesn't have any skills that boost it. Gage works pretty well with it because she's good with shock damage. Also, she likes a low magazine size because Anarchy. I don't think Salvador really. Salvador is basically good with any gun, but he likes guns that you just hold down the trigger for. And can you? I guess you can. I'm trying to think. He can't really do any abuses with the Twister that he can't do with any other guns. Cause like Salvador can use like particular guns together to like do like ridiculous things. Like there's a glitch. I forgot which rocket launcher, but if you use a Pimpernel sniper with like a certain rocket launcher, while it's at like 0 magazine size, then like the Pimpernel just like destroys things. Like he could just like kill raid bosses in seconds. It's the Firehawk. And boom.
So.
Lilith. I just real. At some point, I gotta do the DLCs. I gotta stream the DLCs because like I need to do the Taurus campaign of Carnage. That I love that DLC. Let me revive her there finally. I'm so glad that like you can't use her abilities to revive her, because that would like suck so much with freaking Redeem the Soul.
Appreciate it.
I don't know why I keep looking at my inventory. Okay.
The bloodshot's grabbed him. Made him cocky too. Never came after me this hard. They're in here! Get up!
Now the
But yeah, what? Carnage works really well with Bloodbath because it's basically yeah, it's a shotgun, but someone decided, hey, what if this was just work like a fucking rocket launcher? And you may think, why would you do that? Because and honestly, in real life it's nonsensical. In Borderlands, it makes sense because shotguns shoot faster, they reload faster, and they use shotgun ammunition. It doesn't use rocket launcher ammunition, so it has a lot of benefits over actual rocket launcher. Get the fuck back here, and you're dead. Right, there we go. Like, the fuse is fun to use, I just wish it wasn't terrible. Like, I wish it did actual damage. It has its uses though, like, you can use it to run away from danger to your ally. It has its uses. Mania Tree is more about risk versus reward. It leans a lot towards risk though, that's why like some people don't like the Mania Tree, they like to go Bloodlust Krieg. died quick. Oh, god damn. I was not prepared for that. Alright, I gotta time these throws for maximum damage. I'm not killing him. I'm not killing him. I'm not killing him. Get back here. Yeah, I died. I was not prepared for him. I thought it would have gave me like a second or two to get ready, but like he spawned like right in front of me. Oh shit! Oh, you need to back off, bro. Oh, frickin'. Oh, you're dead now. Fastest hands in the West. You don't even know how fast I can throw buzz axes. Alright, waiting for the second wave. What just fucking hit me?
Get some ammo. This ain't
Did
over
Lilith
yet.
hit me? What just damaged me? The fuck? Okay.
Found another way in.
And I hit myself right when they hit me. What the? I'll take it. And now you die. Well, I am not using. I am only using my ability to do damage. Well, and just melee too. But going into Buzz Axe Rampage, I do a lot more melee damage. Yeah, I get a 500% damage boost, and Release the Beast gives me an extra 100, and it gives me that 50% damage reduction. So really, the main challenge of normally people do no gear Krieg, so like no like grenade shield wall. Like you can even no grenade mod because you can still throw grenades if you don't have like this. But like it's just a basic grenade that doesn't do much damage. But yeah, no grenade, no shield, no class mod, no relic. But I was like, you know what? I don't feel like doing that, so I'm gonna keep all that and I'm just gonna not use weapons. So like, yeah, they do like much lower damage because they don't have the class mod that really pulls out their melee potential. They don't have I'm using I'm using a Roid shield, so that also helps. Oh yeah, I don't want to go to OP8. I mean OP10. It's OP10 now. I keep saying OP8. Because like the only way like Krieg can keep up if he's doing melee is to use Roid shields. But the thing is that because your health doesn't go up because you're not leveling up, Roid shields can actually like do a ton of damage. Like in the OP levels, that is, just in the OP levels, Roid shields can actually do like stupid high damage to you. So like it comes to the point where like you need to equip gear to increase your health, so you don't fucking one-shot yourself if you hit yourself in the face, and it's kind of ridiculous. So a lot of people don't like using melee Krieg in the overpower levels. Like they'll just switch to gun Krieg. But I just decided, why even do the overpower levels? I don't even like doing them. And they don't really benefit you in any way. You just get better drops. But like, I don't care about that. Oh, I'll do the farming.
Yeah. Since the vault opened, my siren powers have been getting a little...
But I'll do the farming. I mean, I'll just farm until I get the weapon I want and not farm for a better version. Because like, this version of Switch is okay. It's not like the best version I could get, but it's not the worst. So I don't really care. I got the best version for the unkempt herald because there's an easy way to farm for it. Because of the Torag's campaign of carnage. But yeah, usually I don't try to farm for the best version of a gun because it just takes way too goddamn long.
Have to find them. I gotta head back to Sanctuary, city of one feet all over. But first, I'm gonna teleport back to Bloodshot Stronghold. That's where they're keeping Roland. They kept him by surprise with the whole Krieg.
Come on, use your siren powers. Oh no. And I'm over here.
Hey, didn't I? Wasn't used to this. Reminds me though.
Okay, there you are. I don't know, I was facing the wrong way. That was weird.
Feeling good out there.
Keep it up.
But yeah, the only other melee character besides Krieg in Borderlands 2 is Zero, and I don't enjoy playing Zero as much because he's really squishy. He doesn't have any survivability perks. I mean, yeah, he doesn't have any survivability skills. And if he wants like a lot of melee damage, he needs to use a Roid Shield. And Roid Shields, you only get the melee damage bonus if your shield's completely depleted. And Zero just like doesn't work well with a lot of things. Cause like he's squishy, so like he wants more shield. But if you go melee, you want your shield depleted. And it's just kind of annoying. And also, if you go sniper Zero, then your fucking class mod decreases like the amount of shield you have. So basically it encourages you to just stay out of fights and just snipe enemies. Which, like, I guess it's like fun for some people. I think it's not like boring for me, but like it's not the most entertaining thing. The main reason why I don't like it is because there's a lot of times where like you can't avoid getting into fights, so basically it fucks you over. So I don't know. I just don't like Krieg's. I mean, not. I don't like Zero's lack of survivability. Like it really, really turns me away.
Alright, killer. I'm back in Sanctuary. Be careful. The Bloodshots are camped out all around the dam. You'll
I
want to use
just,
the vehicle to
yeah.
pick up some
I don't like. I don't like Zero because he's not very good at surviving. I don't like Gage solely because of Anarchy. I don't know how I feel about Axton or Salvador. Because, like, I played them a little bit, but not enough to get, like, a full opinion on them. Why can't I progress? Oh, I'm freaking stupid. I can't go to Tundra Express yet. I'm freaking thinking of, I'm thinking of the next mission. Oh yeah, the funny thing is that like, well, I'll just say it. I'll just say it later. But yeah, Lilith, Roland, Mordecai, and Brick. Those last two guys that get introduced later on.
Huh. Nobody seems to be around.
Okay.
Just drive up and honk your horn.
Okay, so basically, when we go to save Roland, the Bloodshots are trying to like make a deal with Hyperion, but Hyperion basically just waits until like the Bloodshots kidnap Roland because Hyperion like made they're basically like they're offering like a reward for anyone that like brings in Vault Hunters, and Roland's one of the previous Vault Hunters. The others are Lilith, Mordecai, and Brick, like I said. And but the funny thing is that like the Bloodshots are like making offers, and the Hyperion's not making like any responses. And then after you kill all the Bloodshots, well, most of them, Then Hyperion just swoops in and takes Roland. And basically now you have to fight Hyperion to get Roland back. And if you take too long, like saving like Roland, then you bring him to the friendship gulag, and then you gotta run over there and get him out of there. And it's pretty. And I just find it funny because it's called the friendship gulag. Alright, now we can get out. Oh shoot, no, I'm fucking forgetting. Yeah. Gulag with the U. Gulag. It's German. Not German, Russian. No, wait, is it I don't know I don't fucking care. I just know about like the Gulag because of like communism jokes. It's like off to like basically like when people making like communism jokes, they say like off to the gulags with you a lot. And then oh yeah, I went ahead too quickly. Scooter like says something to us, and then like he tells us to go meet his sister. And we're about to meet his sister. His sister's like hella thick. Oh god. I want to kill these guys first. Oh, come on, I gotta time these throws. Alright, I got it down. Okay, the friendship gulag doesn't like the area's not funny. It's just the whole concept of it is just funny. With the friendship gulag, like I like laughed when I first found out about it, but like the area's like there's nothing really funny there. It's just more robots you have to fight. I can't hear you. But like just the concept of like a friendship gulag makes me laugh. Alright, let's go meet Scooter's thick sister.
I should have killed your fat ass when I had the chance!
Sorry, what was that? You gotta speak up.
Ellie fights cuddling murder.
That was awesome. Oh, howdy. I didn't see you there. Name's Ellie. My brother Scooter told me you was coming. Don't get me visitors around here, especially not ones that you. Trying to rescue your pal Roland from the dam, huh? I bet you could pull those bloodshot.
Let me just... I'm gonna keep listening to her. I'm just gonna switch to Echo. Because I already know what I gotta do. I gotta get in the car and go blow up enemy vehicles.
Just gotta doll it up with some more of the bandits' trimmings. Spikes, blood, skulls, that kind of thing. You could probably scavenge that stuff from the bandit patrols around here. You'll have to blow up some bandit cars and add the crap from the wreckage. And don't pay them any mind if they start calling you names. That much more fun. So you and my sister...
Well, he's like bigger and smaller than you thought. Like, that's kind of weird. That's kind of like confusing. What do you mean by that? Get over here.
That's one part down.
Oh yeah, she's like hella short. I like never realized how short she was until like I watched like a clip of like Borderlands 3 and I'm like, wait, was she always that short? And then like I checked and like she's actually that fucking short. I just never noticed she's like so goddamn short. Oh, I'm killing this buzzard just because I hate the buzzards. they're really annoying for Krieg later on. Other characters don't have too much trouble with them.
Keep it up! You're just a few more charred bandits from having a ride that'll fool those blood shots.
Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna like actually like look at her and see how like, well, I can't like accurately gauge how tall she is because I think like Krieg's like kind of tall. It's hard to tell like when you're just looking at Krieg, but like
Almost got a bandit.
when I go back to Sanctuary, I'll show exactly what I mean.
Generally don't like letting them get tortured any longer than I have to.
But like Krieg's like actually like kind of tall.
We'll get you rolling.
Well, actually, I think is there a guy over here? There's not a guy over here. Alright, so that's how tall Krieg is. I'm just trying to see if there's like an actual character to like compare him to besides Ellie, because she's like kind of short. Yeah, I'm like just as. Yeah, she definitely like feels shorter in like Borderlands 3, but like, yeah, I'm definitely taller than her because Krieg's hunched over. Not that much, but he's hunched over. Like if he like stood straight up, he'd definitely be noticeably taller than her. Yeah, I gotta like slightly look down at her even though I'm hunching.
Got your car ready, okay? Let's set some modifications and you'll be good to go.
Pick my ride.
Alright, looking good. Now we just gotta get
Oh, her mission. Wait, what mission is that? Oh, it's positive self-image. I don't know if that mission's funny. You know what? Let's do that mission.
Groovy! Now you can strut one of those bandits.
That mission's funny. Let's do it.
Have you seen those hood ornaments the Hodunks made me? I think they're trying to mock me or something. But that design is badass. Could you scrap some of their cars and bring me a few of those ornaments?
Alright. Oh, that's one of them right there. Okay. Get back here.
You did it. Now grab the ornament.
Alright. So yeah, I just thought just to show you. You just collect statues of Ellie. That's the mission. Oh, god damn. Get the fuck back here. Oh my god, they take so much damage. I just blew it up. What does it say? It isn't working. It's to make Ellie feel bad. It isn't working.
My mom Moxie always told me if I slim down, then it'd pay me more money. Shows what she knows. This all
I didn't realize like they take like tons of. That's so weird because normally like armor resists explosive damage. I don't know why the cars take so much explosive damage.
I just got sick of her nagging and
Oh, maybe it's because their health doesn't scale as well.
that, and I was worried Scooter might have a crush.
Because like the enemies have like 400 times. They have like 4 times the normal health. I'm so used to like saying like they have like 400% more. That's why I said 400 times by accident. But yeah, I think they have like 4 times the normal health. True Vault Hunter mode is 2 times. And on top of that, like they have 4 times the normal health. When True Vault Hunter mode is 2 times, and they have health regen on top. So like Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, the enemies are kind of like tanky. So that's why like Slag's so helpful, especially since like Slag's buffed in Ultimate Vault Hunter mode. I think normally enemies take twice the amount of damage when you slag them, and Ultimate Vault Hunter mode they take 3 times the amount of damage. Yeah, it makes like a big difference when like you actually slag the enemies. Why do I keep getting out of the car? I don't need to get out of it. I can just ride over the fucking ornament. It's because I tried to show off the ornament. That's why like I got it in my head now that I gotta get out of the car and pick them up. Alright.
And would you look at that design? Like an eagle soaring through the midnight sky. Only the eagle's like 300 pounds with a kick-ass rack.
I'm just fucking thinking of like fucking Mighty Eagle from Angry Birds now. Fuck faster, alright. Ow. I didn't appreciate those explosions. Alright, and oh, that's the last ornament. Did I pick it? Oh, I did pick it up. Okay, it kind of homed in on me once I got close. Alright, and here's the last one.
You got enough ornaments. Come back and help me put them up.
Alright, she gives me a nice vehicle relic, which I'll test out. I'll test it. I never actually tried the relic because I don't really use vehicles that much, but I'm kind of curious and I wanted to show off the mission just because I could.
Look badass once they're up.
This is the main reason why I did this mission because like this last part is just the icing on top.
Ammo's looking good.
It's just everywhere. It's just everywhere. The moment you come near Ellie statues. Alright, give me that relic.
Theft and interior design. Hell of a day.
So yeah, it just makes it so you can boost much more frequently. Which I didn't use for like a while. I didn't use the boost at all. Instead of saw blade, let's give it the barrel throw. Cause I like the barrel throw.
That looks like the car of a psycho murderer. I'm digging it. Get back to the bloodshot dam and try honking your way in again.
Oh yeah, if you're wondering why we had to make a vehicle, it's because the Bloodshots knew we weren't one of theirs, so we had to destroy a bunch of their vehicles to repair a stolen version of theirs that Ellie got. And now, like when we ride in, they'll mistake us for them and finally open the door for us. Beep, and then we get out.
Well, it looks like one of ours. Let him in while I try to get Hyperion back on the horn. We make Krieg! Kill him! I got a rampage!
Okay, maybe we'll see the friendship gulag because I'm doing melee Krieg. And I have Buzzax Bombardier. Goodbye! Alright. Oh, I got both of them. Wow, that was great. Okay.
We got an intruder! Get him, bad mom!
But yeah. No weapons or... Yeah, no weapons Krieg isn't that bad when you're going up against human characters. Loaders, though, it kind of becomes a problem. And his merry midgets.
Watch out. They've got a badass.
Oh, god damn it, I healed like slightly before I pressed the button. You're dead now, bad mom. What's that? Oh, it's a relic. I thought it was a class mod. Okay. I thought it was a toast class mod. elemental relic's not that useful. A lot of people make the mistake of like putting um burn the fire elemental relic on Krieg. But the thing is that that doesn't increase the damage of the burn dot, just of like fire damage. Like any like gear that has like fire damage on it. So like the Twister has shock damage. So if I got a shock relic, it increased the damage of like the shock, but like not the electrocution dot. So like a lot of people make that mistake. It doesn't actually improve the fire over time.
Make sure nothing happens to Roland.
Stop judging me!
So yeah, I only use the Sheriff's Relic just because of Buzz Action Page.
Milk for me, pasty cakes!
Because I throw my Buzz Axe a lot to avoid hitting myself. Because it can be like really ass a lot of the time.
Okay, Hyperion. I'm not asking much for Roland.
Good enough. Oh, what the hell just happened there? Oh, I think he died to fire. I think the midget died to fire.
Shots all right? Trying to take Roland out ever since you kicked their asses out of Sanctuary.
Let your shield break. Let your shield break. Let your shield break. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Join the party. Alright, go on. There we go. Finally got it. Die. Alright.
Rampage time!
Maybe I'll show off my Maya at some point, because Maya is my only other character that's level 80. Maya's alright. She kind of, okay, so she and Salvador kind of embody one problem I have with a lot of characters, not with a lot of characters, with like certain characters. So basically, like all the scriptures. Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn off the freaking alarm. I don't have a fucking. Wait, is my. Okay, the microphone's still on, yeah, okay. So yeah, I'm using my phone, so sorry about that. It started vibrating. I don't have an actual mic. I'm sorry. And yeah, I don't have an actual mic, and my other phones, which don't have any alarms or don't have service, they don't fucking charge anymore, so I can't use those phones as a mic, and it's kind of annoying. Their fucking batteries are broken, so I can't use them. Instead, normally I'd use those phones so that it won't fuck up the stream, but I can't. So I gotta get another mic so that I don't fucking break your ears whenever my phone rings or vibrates. Just so happens to vibrate or ring during the stream. Alright, you're dead. What was that? Oh yeah. So what I was saying was like Maya and Krieg kind of embody like what I don't like about certain characters, and they fixed this in Borderlands 3, because we already know like, you're kidding me. I killed them right after I went to fight Three-Leg. Alright, whatever. And okay, so basically the problem I have with a lot of was at least Krieg and Salvador, it's not really a thing for Axton, but basically, like no matter which skill tree you go down, they all revolve around their ability, and there's not really any like uniqueness between like individual Salvador players, because they're all gonna go for the skills that improve his gun zerking. Because like all the skill trees improve the gunzerking in a certain way, and then like they have like certain skills that you want to pick up that make Salvador stronger. Like I think I'm trying to. Yeah, so like each of the skill trees they boost like gunzerking in a certain way, and then they have like a certain skill that Salvador wants. So like basically, what it basically goes down to is that like all the Salvadors have the same exact build because there's no variety. There's like all the skills, all the skills basically boost like one particular thing, and that's oh I didn't die, and that's gunzerking. And the same for Maya. I can actually wait a minute. Let me. I hope I don't get the fucking error. I'm gonna do that right now. Actually, I'm gonna show off Maya. Just to prove my point. I hope like the error doesn't occur, because if the error occurs, then I have to cut the stream and then start it back up again. Because if I try to load in when it happens, then like the game fucking crashes. I don't know what causes this glitch, but it's really annoying. Sometimes it happens when I save and quit out. Okay, we're good. Alright, so I just gotta hope it doesn't happen when I get out of Maya. Okay, Legendary Cyrus. Alright, so the point I was trying to make is that basically like every Maya is gonna be built like this. Some people will go all the way down. Will go all the way down the motion tree, but basically every Maya will go all the way down Cataclysm. They'll make sure to go either down to life tap and not get scorn, or they'll get scorn. I just got scorn because I like all the abilities to be maxed out. If I actually go with them, I don't like. Okay, so yeah, I didn't want to like put a single point into a particular skill. I wanted to make sure if like, oh, if I put points into a skill, I maxed it out. So that's why like you don't see any orange. So that's even though that's like not the best choice, that's what I did. But yeah, so like there'll be slight variations. Like some Maya players will go for subsequence, which makes it so that phase lock will lock on to another enemy after the locked enemy dies and phase lock is still going through its duration. Some people will get restoration to heal the teammates better and not get mind's eye. Some people will get sustenance. Some people get inertia. Like there's like slight variations, but basically there's only one way to play Maya, which is you focus on you focus on the Cataclysm tree, and then you change up how you do the Harmony tree and Motion tree slightly. Oh yeah, some people do fleet. Yeah, fleet's kind of crazy. Some people make like fleet Mayas where like for like farming, because like sometimes when you like have to farm a certain thing, you have to run like a super far distance, like farming not super far distance, where you have to like do a lot of like running every time you save and quit. And one example is Tinder Snowflake. And so what some people do is that they'll get a Rough Rider, which is a shield with 0 shield capacity. It makes up for this by giving you health and damage reduction, and they'll go into Fleet. So basically, Maya will always have like a speed boost. So yeah, some people go into Fleet Maya so that they can farm certain things. So like basically, even though like there is variation, all the Mayas play the same. They all like phase lock the enemies and then they kill them. And like yeah, there's like not they all play the same. It just they use different gear and they have like slightly different skills. That's the problem I have with Salvador and Maya. They're basically there's no variation on their builds. I don't even know why I leveled up Maya all the way, but I did. It was partially, I think it was partially because like I already got her really far into farming before I started getting bored, and also she's great for killing certain things because like you can just give her a lot of gear that makes her do tons of damage. And I guess I can show off Salvador because I don't know if I should do that. Yeah, Big Chill Salvador. Susie is the Gauge. Alfred is my Alfred is my Zero. And wait a minute, where did it? I just realized what happened to my. Yeah, I'm missing. Yeah, I'm missing accent. What happened to Roshi? I think I must have deleted him and forgot. Whatever. Okay, so I'll go back to the Legend 69. But yeah, that's what I don't like about that's what I don't like about Salvador and Maya. I don't I don't really test it. Like, look, I keep like forgetting accent skills whenever I look at him. So that's why I can't remember if he's the same way or not. Zero has some variations. You can be a sniper Zero. You can make Jacob shotguns work with Zero. It's kind of interesting actually. You can be melee Zero. You can be a hybrid of melee and gun. That's where like shotgun Zero kind of comes in sometimes. Sometimes people like mix it with shotgun Zero. But like usually people will do shotgun, sniper, or melee. They don't mix. But yeah, some people do a mix Zero. So yeah, even though like I don't like how squishy Zero is, he at least has a variation, and that's why I kind of I'm gonna wait for a sale though, because I'm not gonna pay $60 for a full game and not get the DLC with it. I'm not paying $100 for a fucking season pass and the game together either. That's fucking ridiculous. Because like the $80 thing, when I was like, oh, is the $80 thing the season pass and the $100 thing is just like a little added stuff? It's like no, the fucking $80 thing is like bullshit I don't care about, and then like the $100 one is the bullshit I don't care about plus the season pass. Like fucking, of course it is. Why would it? Why would it not be? But yeah, like the characters actually have like a lot of variation. Like Flag, for example, who I'm like really, like I'm really digging. He has like, so yeah, not only do the characters have like 3 different abilities they can have, but all the characters like are really like unique. So like Flack has like he has like pet creatures that fight for him that he can like send to attack people while also having like 3 different abilities. So yeah, he has 3 different pets which all like work differently and 3 different abilities, and it's kind of crazy. And Zane's kind of his unique thing is that he has 3 different abilities, and he can actually use he can actually have like 2 separate abilities. So his variation is that like oh he has 3 abilities, but he has like 3 different combinations of abilities of 2 different abilities that he can use. So that's his unique thing. Moses' thing is that like she can basically she does Titanfall. She summons like a fucking mech to fight in. It's not a giant mech, but basically she summons like a mech to fight for her, and you can change like what guns are on the mech and stuff, and it's pretty cool. And Amaro, which is the new Siren, she has a phase lock rip off, which is kind of lame. I mean, Flak has a deception ripoff, which is Zero skill, but like he has like deception on steroids, and it doesn't. Yeah, his is just a better deception. Oh yeah, she's Diva. Also, Diva doesn't have an I in it. Where the I is, you put a period, and that's Diva's name. Can't believe you fucked their name up. Can't believe you. But yeah, she's basically Diva now that you pointed it out. Oh yeah, I also forgot to say like about like their skill trees. So yeah, they also you even got the capital right. That's the funny part. The V's capital. So yeah, instead of like the I, it's a period. But yeah, you should get Overwatch. Not now. You should get it during like Cyber Monday, cause that's how I got it. It was $20 during Cyber Monday. Don't pay the full $60 for it.
Even if they don't buy them from the bloodshot, they'll be coming for you. Better hurry.
Oh, okay, that's good. But yeah, you should get Overwatch during Cyber Monday when it's like $20, because I do not feel it's worth $50, even though I really enjoy playing the game. Because yeah, it's 60 though. That's pretty good. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, you should wait till Cyber Monday. Exactly what I did. I was like, oh, let me see what's on sale. And I was like, Overwatch for $20? Give me that. But yeah, Overwatch is really fun. Even though Sam said he's not playing Overwatch anymore, like he got PS Plus for a month. I told him that like he should just get the yearly, and he should just wait it on the month. Bro, it's not even Monster Hunter World 2. You need. I was like thinking about getting Monster Hunter World Iceborne, and then Sam's like, "Oh, don't you need Monster Hunter World for that?" And then I was like, "Do you?" I thought like it was its own game, and I checked it. It's actually like a fucking add-on. I was like so disappointed because I can finally play Monster Hunter with them, because I finally know that I'll like the game because I played Dauntless. And then I realized that if I want to play Monster, I can just get regular Monster Hunter though. Yeah, he got PS Plus for a month, so I can play with him again. And I was playing with him, and we were. So the thing is that in Ultra Vault Hunter mode, normally in normal mode and True Vault Hunter mode, the enemies don't scale with you. So like you can play, because the thing is that like we don't have any characters that are the same level anymore, because I was just constantly playing this game while Sam ran out of PS Plus. And he wasn't playing this when he ran out of PS Plus. He was playing Diablo 3. So like none of our characters matched up. So like I tried to play with him in his world, but basically it just scaled all the enemies up to my level when I tried to join. So I picked a lower level character. I was like, okay, I'll just like tag along for the ride. But like the funny thing is that like he was getting destroyed as his gauge, even though all the enemies were his level. And he just decided like to stop playing, and we switched to Overwatch. And I found that funny because like last time we played Overwatch, he like was joking me saying this game sucks, I'm not playing this anymore. And then we went to Overwatch and we had some fun, even though I think did we lose? We won one of our matches. And also, I found out that day that like Sam is just terrible at Overwatch, which was not a surprise to me. But like he's like worse at Overwatch than I realized. Like he has half the amount of hours I have, but only a third of the wins. Yeah, dude, we were like constantly losing matches. The funny thing is that like when I play alone, I sometimes like I normally like win half my matches, but like we were losing like most of our matches. But like I didn't really have a problem with it. I like playing Overwatch. The only thing is that like I need to get my endorsement level up, because the endorsement level gets you free loot boxes. The thing is that like I fucked up and I made my endorsement level drop. And every time I get my endorsement level back up to level 4, I don't get enough endorsements to keep it there. So whenever, because they go down over time. So whenever I go back into Overwatch the next day, it's back at like 3, which is really annoying. So like I gotta fucking just win a ton of matches and get my endorsement level up a crazy ton. But yeah, I fucked up. I was like leaving a lot of games because the game kept fucking me over, and I was getting so annoyed because I kept like non-stop the whole goddamn day. One day, it just kept putting me like in matches that were already halfway through, and my team was just getting destroyed, and it was just really annoying because I just kept getting into matches where I couldn't do anything because my team was getting destroyed, and like the match would end in like fucking 20 seconds. Like that, yeah. It just kept putting me in matches where I'm on the losing team, and the game ends like less than a minute of me joining, and it's fucking ridiculous. And it was doing that the whole goddamn day, and I was getting so annoyed. So I was like leaving every time it did that, and that brought my endorsement level down. So I fucked up with that. I don't know why Overwatch just like fucks me over a lot because it puts me on like teams that like full of idiots. Like for example, like I'll just get on like the team a lot. I'll get on like a lot of teams where like all the people just run straight into enemy gunfire, and they don't take out the snipers, and they just do like a bunch of stupid stuff. Like they don't take out Bastion, who can just destroy your team if you just run into his gunfire and don't sneak up on him. And it was the most annoying thing. Yeah, I hate relying on Randy's. I don't like playing competitive though. That's why I don't do competitive. But like, that's what killed like Dead by Daylight for me. Oh yeah, also. I'm trying to think. In Dauntless, I didn't really have a huge issue with that because in Dauntless I made my character like have survivability. It was a problem when they added like the trial hunts though, because the trial hunts are meant to like really test you, and like they were just too tough for me, and my teammates would just die right away, and then I'd be the only one left, and I'd get fucking destroyed because they're like way harder than the final monsters currently in the game. But like, yeah, I was just getting destroyed, and my teammates weren't much help because like they would just do stupid stuff and go down instantly. And the trial, I think I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, the trial hunts. You don't get any revives. Normally in normal hunts you get like 3 revives. With the final monsters you get 1 revive. So like basically if you go down, you can only get back up by someone reviving you. And no one can revive you once the danger level goes up to max. And the danger level goes up really quickly when people are down. So like, it's just a mess. So I stopped playing Dauntless because I started getting bored of it. Because basically, you just keep doing the same thing. You just either, you farm for either. Yeah, you just constantly like farming the same like monsters for a particular thing you need, and it just gets kind of monotonous.
Somebody stop that slagging from springing rolling. We lose him.
Oh, with the entire party, wow, okay. But yeah, Dauntless just gets boring because basically, so yeah, you farm the same behemoth a little bit to like get all the materials you need, which is fine. But then like you gotta do the fucking, you have to do the
Vault Hunt. Good to finally meet you in person. Hell of a job fighting.
so yeah, kinda. So yeah, so after you get the materials you need, after like fighting a certain like behemoth multiple times, that's fine for me. fighting like a behemoth a few times was fine for me. It was when like you had to do like the trials to get the ore, not the trials, but like when you had to do the patrols. That's what it was. So when you had to do the patrols to get the orbs to upgrade your armor, that was what was annoying, because you just fight the same freaking behemoths. Like basically, if you wanted to upgrade your fire armor, you had to do a fire patrol, because that was the fastest way to get fire orbs, which is what you need to upgrade any fire gear. And like you just keep doing that over and over again because you need so many orbs, and like it just gets really boring because you fight the same four behemoths. And then like after you get to a certain level, now you got to do the dire patrol to get that particular orb, and you have to still get fire orbs on top of that. So now you fight like the same four dire behemoths, and then like it just gets boring because you just keep fighting like the same four behemoths in any particular category over and over again.
Taking them to the top of the dam. Get there quick.
What is it? You do that most times, don't you? I mean, like, I'll be fine with it. I'm playing with you guys. That was, like, the main reason that I quit Dauntless, is because, like, you guys weren't playing. So, like, it just kind of... That's the main reason why I still keep playing. Because, like, the funny thing is, I'm complaining about that, but, like, that's... Well, actually, I don't know why, but, like, I don't have a problem with, like, starting all over again and Don't Starve. It's just, like... I just need a break from it every once in a while, unless I'm playing with you guys. So, like, that's why I don't play Don't Starve together super frequently. But yeah, I don't have a problem with starting over again. Oh, in the end... If it's only in the end game, then... There's more variety for armor sets and weapons, whatever. Heh. That though might be different, because, like, I'll have to farm, like, particular behemoths for, like, my gear, but unless I have, like, the wrong idea, because, like, no one will have, like, the same gear, so, like, basically, if I'm doing bow and you're doing, like, fucking, I don't know, like, the greatsword or whatever, we'll have to farm, like, different behemoths, right? Or the same behemoth, just making different materials. Oh, that's kind of... Oh, I hate doing that, man. I hate, hoping for a rare drop. Oh, no, the same monster. Okay, that's kind of annoying.
Marcus can't hear us. Guys.
It wouldn't, yeah, it wouldn't have a huge problem with it, though, if I was doing it with friends, though. It makes it less... It makes it not as tiresome. But yeah, the main reason I dropped Dead by Daylight is because Dead by Daylight fucking having... Oh my god. Yeah, with Dauntless, you're like, depending on like what you need, you're fighting the same four behemoths. It changes up, but like, you have to switch what material you're farming for. Like yeah, if you need fire orbs, you're gonna keep fighting Embermane, Charog, and and I forgot the is it Hellion? I think it's Hellion. So yeah, you'll keep fighting those three behemoths if you're going for fire orbs. If you're going for terror orbs, you'll keep fighting Scorn, the Earth Bug, and no, not Scorn, Skarn, the Earth Bug monster, and then the plant monster. So yeah, if you're trying to get terror orbs, you're gonna have to keep fighting those guys. And then like basically, so yeah, there's a bit more variety, cause like to increase like certain armors and try out like different gears. Yeah, to try like different setups, you have to like farm a bunch of different stuff. So it's not as big an issue, but it just gets tedious when you're doing it alone. You guys aren't playing with me, so I just kind of got bored of it eventually. But yeah, the main reason why I stopped Dead by Daylight is because playing with fucking random people is like the fucking worst in that game. Like it's so much worse than other games because like you can just get fucked over by one person being a total dumbass. Like for like one thing is that like they'll like if you get caught by the killer and he's running to a hook, there'll be someone like sneaking around behind him, like right behind him, following you guys. And then like as soon as like he moves away from the hook after he finishes hooking you, they will unhook you and then they'll bail out on you and you'll just get knocked down again. And basically that means that like they'll hook you, the killer will hook you again. So now if you get hooked the third time, you're fucking dead. And this is like one example of how you just get fucked over by other players in Dead by Daylight. It's just like they do one stupid fucking thing and now you're on like the fucking edge or you're fucking dead. Like another example is that like they might lead the killer to you and you're the fucking obsession, which means that the killer can fucking based on like what skills the killer has, he might prioritize you. Well, he's usually gonna prioritize you because most of the time, most of the skills that in regards to the obsession, encourages the killer to prioritize the obsession. Like one makes it so that if the killer kills the obsession, it basically makes everyone else take much longer to finish the generators. So if you're the obsession and fucking one of the other players leads the killer to they basically just screwed you because the killer's just gonna be on your ass the entire time. And another thing I didn't like is that once you get like higher rank as a killer, then it stops becoming fun because the survivors have so many ways of avoiding you that it's just such a struggle to catch someone. In the lower ranks, people are dumb, so like it's super easy to catch and kill people. So you actually feel like you're like a fucking rampaging killer. So it's like it actually feels fun to play as killer, but like I won't go too high in the rankings because then it stops being fun because everyone can avoid me because the survivors have so many ways to escape from me. So yeah, I just stopped playing because playing with Randy's wasn't fun. Playing this killer was only fun up to a certain point, and I had to wait for the next season so my rank would go down. But honestly, if you guys, I just remembered what I wanted to say before I got into that rant. They apparently like sometime during September, they're adding like fucking, they're adding like the Stranger Things monster, and I just find that so weird. They're adding like the fucking monster from Stranger Things and some characters from Stranger Things. Alright, let's see how. Oh, these aren't. Yeah, it's a good thing gun loaders aren't too tanky. Yeah, I thought this would be like terrible against those. Yeah, in Dead by Daylight, you know, like the weird like fucking flower head monster. Yeah, they're gonna add it in Dead by Daylight sometime during September. I say flowerhead just because like his head kind of. Yeah, the demon gorgon. They're adding that to Dead by Daylight and some characters from Stranger Things. I'll link it in the chat actually. You can watch it later. All right. DVD Stranger Things. Oh, there's even like fucking gameplay. Oh god, I gotta watch that later. Okay. I'll just put the trailer because there's like a whole bunch of like videos of. There's just videos of gameplay that I actually want to watch later. Okay. So I linked it in the chat. Alright. You can just search up Dead by Daylight Stranger Things. Or no, DVD Stranger Things. And it'll pop right up and there's even like gameplay of it. But yeah, if you guys would want to like go back to fucking Dead by Daylight, I would be fucking down for that because that was like super fun to do. Like just like fucking around together in that game was pretty fun. But like playing with like random people is the fucking worst, man. Like that killed the game for me, even though I was still like really enjoying it because like it just gets asinine. And the only way to avoid it is to keep your rank really high. And like yeah, it just got hard because like there'd just be times where like I didn't feel like playing, but I felt incentivized to keep my like rank up, and they're just really annoying. So yeah, honestly, like I probably wouldn't go back to that game unless you guys like started playing it again, because that game was like fun to play together. Actually, I gotta ask Sam if he ever downloaded that. I have to ask Sam if he ever downloaded that while it was free. I hope he did. At some point, I have to check what's the free games for this September. When Sam was at a PS Plus, we can still play the certain games like Brawlhalla or Apex Legends. I mean, Apex Legends, I don't really care about losing in Apex Legends because it's just like fun to see what happens to us. Oh, they added a new character. I don't really care for the character though, especially since I can't play the character until I get enough until I get enough of like the whatever it is. I already forget what the currency in that game is. But yeah, I don't really care for the character's abilities, and I can't even play them until I get a certain rank in that game. So I didn't really care that they added a new character. I was like, oh, cool. Wait, how long? I'm trying to think how long I was playing the game up until they added the fucking, I forgot the name of the killer, but they added like the Aztec killer or whatever. Once like they added that killer, I stopped playing the game. Well, not once they added it, but before they added that killer, I stopped playing the game. So I was playing the game up until they added the Legion, which is like killer. They like have a sprint ability. Alright, so let's see how well I do. I picked up that gun by accident because I have a bad habit. Alright, let's see how well we do against this loader. I mean, not loader, constructor. Oh damn, I hit myself. Alright, you do decent damage. Oh jeez. Okay, we're good. We're not going to the Prince of Gulag. Wait, never mind. Oh god. Takes barely any damage from my bow axes. because I have Bozak's Bombardier, so it doesn't take a lot of damage, but I can make it work. Alright, if I get low health, I can just kill one of the loaders. You wanna go, buddy? Because, one thing I think I, like, never said this, but with Bozak's Rampage, it's kind of risky to use because you can't use a lot of your stuff. But, with Bozak's Rampage, if you kill an enemy, you just get all your health back. But yeah, like, it's kind of risky because, like, all you can do is use your Buzzaxe. I mean, just, like, throwing my Buzzaxe because I don't like hitting myself, and also it lets me keep my distance. Because this constructor would be destroying me right now if I didn't do that. But yeah, this is actually not that bad. I thought it would be worse. It's probably because, I have on Legendary Sickle. I mean, not because I have on Legendary. Yeah, it's actually probably partially it. Because I have, the Legendary Sickle class mod, and I have a Roid Shield. So, like, I can actually do, like, noticeable damage with my Buzzaxes. Yeah, we're not going to the friendship gulag. Alright, save rolling. Let's blow shit up. Oh, god damn it. Shot me right after I hit myself. Alright, I'm not good at timing, as you can see. That's why I can't pull off the timing of this perfectly all the time. Alright, I'll take the timing down good. Alright, thanks for that. Because if you tap, alright, one thing I want to say, which I find actually pretty useful. So when you go into Buzzaxe Rampage, the melee button becomes the shoot button. I think you can still melee with, yeah, you can still melee with the melee button, but it just makes it much easier to, like, spam melee. And if you can aim now by holding L2, and if you aim, now when you press R2, you throw the Buzzaxe. So yeah, I like that about Buzzaxe Rampage. So with Buzzaxe Rampage, you can only use your Buzzaxe. You can't, like, throw grenades, you can't use your guns, you can't. So, like, it's kind of risky. That's why they give you the instant heal if you kill an enemy. But yeah, so, like, Krieg's not good against raid bosses because they just have tons of health. And if he uses Buzzaxe Rampage, he has to stick in it. And you also have to keep in mind, I think when you start off as Krieg, he's not actually he's not that powerful. Yeah, he's kind of weak at first because you don't have Release the Beast, so you can't save yourself if your health gets really low. Buzzaxe Rampage will just put you into it, and you can only heal by killing an enemy. And then, like, you have to wait for it to recharge. With Release the Beast, if I activate it, then Buzzaxe Rampage is immediately ready when Release the Beast ends. And also, when I activate Release the Beast, it heals me. Yeah. As you already know, normally Buzzaxe Rampage doesn't heal you. But yeah, basically Krieg's like kind of weak until you max out the main tree and you get Release the Beast capstone. So yeah, Krieg's like kind of weak at first, but like once you get to a certain point, you can actually do good with him as long as you're careful. And then if you go into the Hellborn tree, which some people don't like to do, you can kind of be a little bit reckless because Elements of Empathy will keep you alive, Numb Nerves will make it so you take even less damage. Also, it's nice to have Pain as Power, because I didn't realize how ridiculous Pain as Power is until I used it. I get, oh yeah, I forgot to add this. So yeah, with like class mods, if they boost a certain skill, you actually don't get that skill until you put at least 1 point in. And, yeah, class mods, they go up to plus 5 for the legendary versions. For the regular versions, the the skills can go up to +6. And you might be wondering why use a legendary version then. It's because like the regular versions only give you 3 skills. The legendary versions give you 6. Or no 5. Oh no, I'm thinking of legendary Psycho because Krieg's like special with one of his class mods. His legendary Psycho gives him all 6 of his skills here. So he has blood-filled guns, blood twitch, empty the rage, feed the meat, burn baby burn, and fuel the fire. That's because it's his basic class mod. All the basic class mods, they boost the top skills. All the other characters, they'll boost most of the top skills, with excluding one. With Krieg, it just boosts all his top skills. So it's kind of nice to have if you're trying to figure out which Krieg you want to do and you're not focusing on a specific build yet. But usually someone will use either a normal crunch class mod, because there's not a legendary crunch. There's just either just crunch class mod or you use a different class mod. So they either go with crunch, legendary reaper, legendary torch, legendary sickle, and I think that's it. Yeah, crunch, legendary reaper, torch, sickle, and yeah, that's it. No one uses the basic class mods for any of the characters. The basic legendary class mods. So for Gage it would be Necromancer. For Accent it would be Commando. Zero would be Legendary Assassin. So yeah. Krieg, I like Krieg though. He has a lot of variety with his builds. I realize I don't finish a lot of my points, but I just remember I never finished my points about like the characters in Borderlands 3. I never really went over the skills. So yeah, Amara, she has like a phase lock ripoff, but she also has like phase slam, which like does like an AoE slam attack. She has like phase, I forgot what it was called, but like basically she just like shoots out an astral projection of herself forward that damages enemies. Same like I said earlier, he can use 2 skills. He can create like a clone of himself that attacks enemies. Not like a physical clone, like a hologram clone that actually like can be hurt. It's called like Digistruct clone. So yeah, you can have a Digistruct clone. You can have a shield. Oh yeah, this is Marcus. Reveals his character. No refunds. That's Marcus. He's a scumbag. All right.
Powerful enough to destroy all life on Pandora. Whoever awakens it needs to control it.
So yeah, Zane gets a clone. He gets a clone like
What's the warrior? Yeah. But if we control the warrior,
yeah, he gets a clone as one of his abilities. He gets a barrier for another one of his abilities, and he gets a sentry for another one of his abilities.
tennis.
She didn't vomit when she saw you, did she? She does that sometimes.
I like Fleck. He can have 3 different pets, 3 different abilities. One of his abilities, I think this one's the coolest, is called Gamma Burst. So basically, he can just like warp his pet to where the enemies are, and the pet will also like is irradiated. So like it'll do like radiation damage to enemies. And like if your pet's dead, you can just revive them by using Gamma Burst. It doubles your cooldown though if you use it to revive your pet. He also has Fade Away, which is basically it's deception on steroids. The only thing is that I don't think it boosts your melee. Yeah, you don't get any melee damage boost. Black he's not about that melee game. Amara is though. I think Amara's the only melee character in Borderlands 3, so at the moment. They're probably gonna add more characters later on. But Yeah, so he has a rip off of Deception called Fade Away. And then his last ability is he can summon. So you know the racks, right? The fucking bastard racks that we hate. He can summon like racks to attack enemies. That's his like third ability. I made three different builds for flat. I made three different right what I was talking about. I'm not gonna do it. I made three different like builds for flat. One where he's all crit based and he uses fade away. One where he just has tons of survivability and uses gamma burst. And another one where he uses rack attack. I don't like that build as much because his rack attack doesn't have much synergy with any of his other skill trees. Because with the Gamma Burst skill tree, it increases the survivability of both Flack and his pet. It makes his pet like much stronger. With the Fade Away skill tree, Flack just has like a lot of skills that help his other skill trees. And with the Hunter skill tree, he gets like a lot of things that he gets a lot of kill skills and crit abilities. So basically, it pairs well with Fade Away because Fade Away gives you like 100% crit while it's active, and also you can get the one skill in the Hunter tree that makes so that like all your hits have a chance to crit even if you don't hit them in the crit spot. So yeah, like all the characters I think are pretty cool. So yeah, I think I'll have a lot more fun with Borderlands 3 than this because I only really like playing as Krieg. I kind of begrudgingly play Maya sometimes.
Well done. Now, set some more on fire before that one dies.
Goodness. Making tasty.
I'm trying to think. Because my build's pretty much good with Krieg. I just need to try out Reaper Krieg, which means I need to farm for Carnage, which I never finished doing. Once I complete Carnage, he'll basically be done again because I'll switch Twister out for it. Yeah, Krieg's pretty much done. Maya is not though. I don't really care though because I only play her just to farm for certain things. I gotta stop picking up stuff, man. Alright, keep these, drop that, drop that. Alright, let me just run over here. So yeah, this thing's kind of annoying because I gotta set 3 barricades on fire. Alright, so I gotta lead them to me. Get over here. Come on. There we go, finally. I don't know why it gives you such a specific thing to wake up fucking Mordecai. I don't know about like the other characters in Borderlands 1, but I know that like in Borderlands 1, Lilith is like fucking OP because her ability, Phase Walk, is she basically it's like Deception where like enemies can't like it's like Deception except like she's completely invulnerable but she can't like fight back. Basically like Lilith can like she can like walk through a different dimension, which basically makes her invulnerable but she can't attack enemies. But like you can just get skills to where she can basically phase walk whenever she wants and like she can just get immediately healed from it. So she basically becomes unkillable. So like I remember that like Lilith's OP in Borderlands 1. I don't know about the other characters though. Brick's the like the melee character. He just like punches the shit out of things. And like he does that in this game too. Which is like he'll actually just like run up to enemies and fucking punch them. It's amazing.
Without the bulk being Jack, you can't control the warrior. You gotta hijack that training soldier. My old friend Tina.
Mordecai. I think Mordecai was a sniper character. And Roland's like Acton's like literally just a copy of Roland. Well, not literally, but like their abilities work really similar. Like they both summon a turret. It's just that Roland's more focused on helping out his teammates.
Tina's a baller and a friend of mine. I've saved her life a few times, and she saved
We're
mine.
gonna meet Tina, the bombs expert.
Don't make me suck for her, Tina.
Tina's great.
Come on in. You're missing the fun.
All right, I'm coming.
All around the stack is plant. Stalker chased a bandit. The stalker thought 'twas all in fun. Goes the bandit.
Hey, how you doing, Tina?
Rowan told me you were coming. I still owe him for all that general ransom. So you gotta hijack a train, huh? Child's play. Let me introduce you to my running, 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 running over here. Run, 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 run. This here's Mushy Snugglebites, and this is Felicia's sex appeal. These fine ass women should stop that train for this truck.
All right, nice to meet you.
And they got stuff like
Hey, who's this? Oh, I forgot. Oh man,
I know Tina can be
I didn't even notice she had like
the most gifted.
this picture. Oh, that makes.
Guarantee she'll help you hijack the train.
She looks at Roland as like a father. Oh my. You were just like passed out on the fucking bed for a second. Okay. We're missing the party goers. I'm not gonna read their names yet. I might do that mission. I don't know. Getting all the party members, and then cause the. All right. So basically, with like the party is basically like. Basically, if you do like the party mission, you kidnap the fucking person who. Okay, so basically to explain, Tina's an orphan. Basically, her family was captured and experimented on. And if you do the Tea Party mission, you basically like capture the person who sold her family out, and she just tortures the guy while you kill his allies that are coming to try and like free him. And it's pretty freaking crazy. Alright. Where is this enemy? Oh, there you are. Raging Midget.
Not bad.
Alright, any more enemies following me? I know the bar kids got pissed off. Alright. Alright, I gotta run before the train shows up. I've been hit by that fucking train too many times, so. Alright.
That's what she snuggled by the dog about. She's my main. Lady's got a gut full of dynamite and a voodoo like.
I like Tina. Go. Now you're dead. Oh unlucky day. Boom. Oh yeah, partially why I like Krieg so much is because when you get out of fight for your life, you get like no iframes. So like as soon as you revive, you can get like immediately downed, and it's the most annoying fucking thing ever. And with the Krieg, the moment you get back up, you can just release the beast and make sure you don't instantly go down before you can do shit. That's like one thing I find annoying in this game. So yeah, I like how I can just completely avoid the bullshit with Krieg. Chasing me apart, kid? Go home. Nope, you're dead. You're not evolving. Shut up, Mordecai. You ain't doing shit. I know you're sniping things, but like, I'm far away from whatever you're sniping. I say that as of being chased by more of our kids. Alright. Alright, here's your stuff. Hey.
Get your butt out of my workshop, man. I got some to be alone.
Alright. Alright, you gotta listen for what's gonna happen pretty soon. Once I arm these missiles, Tina has a great line. Alright, take them. What did they say? I'm saying no, you guys. Even if my health goes low, I can just release the beast. No, it's gonna be it's gonna be fine. I promise you, it's gonna be fine. She's a demolitions expert. These missiles are gonna be fine. We're just gonna fire missiles at a train to derail it so we can rob it. There's nothing bad about this plan. Alright, place the missiles. Alright, arm the missiles. Alright, you ready? Here we go. What? That happened.
The bulky's still up on that ice shelf.
Funny.
Search the train. You're probably keeping the bulky in the most fortified one.
I don't have an explanation. He just says it just cause. I'm gonna avoid these robots because I want to progress quick. A lot of shit's gonna go down after I kill Wilhelm. Oh my god, no, 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 no. Ow. Even though I'm not gonna pick up the gun, I want to see what's here. Oh, it's all relics. Okay, ow. Any more suicide bombers gonna jump down here? Alright, cooldown, tenacity. Wait, what's that? Second wind, fight for your life. Okay. The second wind health things are just lame. Alright, so where is the vault key?
Oh dear.
Who's this? Oh my god, it's Wilhelm! Die. Die. No shield for you. No shield for you. I still don't believe that this guy gave you all the trouble. Like, they took down a fucking, like, giant vault monster. Lilith is, like, fucking immortal because she can just phase walk, like, constantly. Like, I don't believe that, like, Wilhelm almost killed all these people. Like, Brick can just, like, punch the shit out of him. Mordecai can just snipe him, like, his fucking face is exposed. Come on. Like, I don't believe that these people were getting, like, fucking demolished by this guy. In, like, Borderlands 3, when, like, Lilith gets, like, the shit beaten out of her. Well, like, apparently she, like, gets beaten by the new bad guys in Borderlands 3. I can, like, believe that because, like, one of them's a siren. And she goes, like, hand-to-hand combat with the siren. I can actually believe that because it's just Lilith, and it's another siren. I can't believe that, like, four of these Vault Hunters who went up against, like, a giant monster can't beat a fucking Robo dude. That just no, I don't believe it. Like, I don't believe that Wilhelm is that strong.
Wilhelm nearly defeated the other Vault Hunters a couple of years ago. You're proving yourself to be even stronger than them. Well done.
Negative difficulty. Yeah, basically, Roland, Mordecai, Brick, and Lilith, they fucking, all four of them fought a giant, like, vault monster in the first game as the final boss. And, like, I don't believe that, like, they couldn't take down a Robo dude. Like, come on. There's, like, no way. I can understand, like, Lilith fighting by herself, getting bodied by another siren. But, like, come on. All four of them fighting, like, a Robo dude, this is not possible. Put in the core, goddammit. Alright.
What the hell? Hey, you know, I think it's finally time to tell you that little secret. Angel's working.
Oh no! Angel's like the blue hologram chick we've been talking to.
That's not a power core. Raiders, the shield is out. The shield! Nicely done, Angel. Now, let's kill ourselves some Vault Hunters. What the hell? Did something just get through the shield? Shield down!
Everything's getting destroyed. Scooter, we gotta do something.
Everybody, I've got a really bad idea. Scooter, get Sanctuary in the air. Roll it.
Yeah, this one was pretty crazy.
Sure we can't do that. You got your order, Scooter. Move! Meet me in the center of town! Now! Alright, we're prepped! Everybody get ready!
Yeah, the secret is the secret is that fucking Angel's working for him. Roland's pinned. He's fine.
I can't get the iridium to Lilith. Get to me, quick!
Alright, give me all these.
Keep moving
Alright,
along.
bye, Roland.
You only survived our train ride together because I wanted you to. 5 years ago, Roland and his friends opened the vault because Angel and I
Oh, I got hit by a bomb.
doing it.
It barely did any. I didn't even notice how much damage it did.
It's all part of my
It only did like 300 damage, I think. Alright, come on, take the iridium already.
I've never used this much. Might want to hang on.
Oh no. Lilith, you left us behind.
I'll see you on the other side, though, I promise. Hit it, Scooter.
Here we go.
Man, this is one of them moments. Catch a ride!
Catch a ride. Oh yeah, Lilith. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, maybe like it's not believable that like Lilith with Lucy and the Siren, cause like you're about to see why in a second. Well, I mean, it's on. Oh, whatever. It doesn't make a huge difference now that I think about it. Yeah, she can teleport shit. That doesn't make a huge amount of difference in the fight. She can only like phase walk, which is like shifting herself into another dimension, and teleporting herself and other things. That doesn't really help her out in the fight, cause she has a hard time. She has a hard time like not controlling the teleportation. She has a like. Yeah, she can teleport like a whole like fucking town. She can teleport a whole fucking town. She can't like now that I kind of like think about it, she can't like really use a teleportation in a fight because she has to like think about where she teleports something, and it like takes a good like 2 seconds to teleport something. But yeah, she can like phase walk though, which pretty much makes her like invulnerable. But I don't know, maybe they have a good explanation for why she gets bodied by this siren. I don't even know what the siren's powers are. I just like seen a clip of like them like just fucking like punching each other.
You'll be able to reconnect with your friends after you get through the bridge.
But yeah, Angel's helping us again because she's begrudgingly helping Jack. But she doesn't want to do that anymore. Thanks for only deciding to do it after like you fucking started like after like you fucking destroyed our shield. But thanks, Angel. Yeah, alright, you're dead. Alright, the way's open now. She melted the ice.
I've been following Jack's orders.
Alright.
Jack modified the power core we found to have a Hyperion network uplink. Through it, I was able to access Sanctuary's defenses and lower them. It was all part of Jack's plan.
Oh yeah, it might not be like apparent, but Handsome Jack's like an engineer, like he's good with like technology and shit, so he just like took a power core and he fucking messed with it so he could just fucking sabotage the shield the moment we put the power core in.
Jack
and he didn't make the loaders. He stole. Yeah, he didn't make the loaders. He made a special version of the loaders called Angelic Loaders. So that's his like upgraded version of the loaders. Um, the loaders are created from constructors, which is a robot someone else made, and the like he stole like the schematics from. And I'm jumping down here. I'm not taking the elevator. Who needs elevators when you can just not take fall damage? But yeah, he's like good at. He's like good with like tech. Handsome Jack. Alright, so the only like problem is that we gotta go and grab a beacon. Cause we can't teleport to Sanctuary because like phase shifting. I think no, yeah, teleporting Sanctuary kind of like
No big deal. Find a way back here as quick as
disconnected it from the teleporting station.
use any fast travel station to get
So
some raiders. I'll mark
we have to go and grab a beacon to reconnect it, and the whole time while I was trying to reconnect, because we can't reconnect it ourselves. We have to like rely on like the fucking
travel network.
people in Hyperion to do it, and like
Okay.
Angel's like trying to like threaten them to do it the whole time we're waiting, and we have to fight loaders the whole time we're doing it, and it's really hard defending the fucking beacon. They constantly like damage it, and you gotta repair it.
Roland, Lilith, and Mordecai. He defeated them long ago. They can help you reach it. But in the end, brings Jack down. If you can cross the river and steal a supply beacon, we can get Sanctuary back onto the fast travel network. I promise. Little as I'm sure that means right now.
Feel the herd. Time for a rampage.
But yeah, I'm not really like. The one thing I find funny is I'm not super concerned that like Lilith gets beaten up by a siren and has her like fucking powers stolen in Borderlands 3 is because she's kind of a bitch. Like, just to like give you an example, there's a DLC. It's called Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep, where basically the characters play like the Borderlands version of D&D, whatever it is, like the role playing game where like whatever the game is that like you choose your class and you fucking
See those little supply shots?
and you go through like certain scenarios or whatever game that is. They basically will play that, and like
Use that to get
Tor, like Mr. Tor, my favorite character in this game, he just like wants to like enjoy like the fucking game with them, and she's all like accusing him of not like being really into geek stuff, and fucking, and she just like, and she just like fucking, she just acts like a total bitch to him. For no reason other than the like assumption that because like he's a giant like muscle-headed guy that he can't like geek shit. And this is like partially why I don't like Lilith that much. She's just like a bitch for no reason sometimes. Oh, like another example is like part of the reason why Handsome Jack's like fucking evil is because he constantly gets portrayed. He gets constantly portrayed in the 3 sequel, and it kind of like turns him into a nihilistic like asshole who thinks like he needs to kill all the bandits and like kill all the bandits in Pandora. Part of the reason is because like he gets like fucking betrayed by like Lilith, Roland, and one of the other characters, I'll show who it is later. Once we get back to Sanctuary. But like basically they all betray her. Roland's the only like person who like is actually like feels sorry for fucking betraying Jack. All like, fucking Lilith and the other two and the other one character are like just super antagonistic towards him for like no reason other than like they can just feel that he's like a fucking he's a fucking psychopath. So like they're just antagonistic to like the person that they feel is just like a super huge threat for no fucking reason. Other than they think he's actually gonna die in this like fucking explosion they rigged, which he isn't, because we fucking prevent it from happening. And like yeah, so they're just super antagonistic towards him for no goddamn reason. And like Roland's the only one who doesn't antagonize him, actually says he's sorry for like fucking betraying them. And then like when like fucking Handsome Jack has a whole bunch of knowledge about like the vaults, Lilith just like shows up. This is like the stupidest thing she does. She just shows up and like he's like getting the knowledge from like a relic. So like she just like shows up out of nowhere and just like punches a relic into his face and like completely fucks his face up. This is why he wears a fake version of his face over his real face. Just completely fucks his face up. And then like instead of fucking killing him, she just fucks off. She's just like, okay, I'm fucking done here. Like I don't understand like what was her reasoning. Like why did she just decide to show up out of nowhere? Just like punch like a fucking relic into his face and just fuck off. But yeah, like Moxley, Moxie's like the third character. I'm just gonna tell you now. Moxie like used to like date Jack, and like apparently she could like tell that Jack was gonna be like a crazy like psychopath. I don't know how. I mean, like he doesn't seem like before he turned into Handsome Jack. He didn't seem like any crazier than the average person. Like, but like one apparently I don't know when this is said or who it's said by, which character it's said by, but like apparently like if any like guys like looked at Moxie, he'd set him on fire, and like that does sound like really crazy. But then you gotta remember, you got like characters like fucking Mr. Torg who will have you kill people who give negative reviews to games he likes. So like I don't understand what makes Jack so more evil, so much more evil than everyone else before he becomes Handsome Jack. Handsome Jack, it makes sense. He just like fucking goes like killing sprees. he goes on like fucking killing sprees where he just like kills the shit out of people. And like he wants to like genocide the planet. Like it makes sense when he wants to genocide the planet why he's like super evil. But like I don't understand why like Jack's like super evil for setting people on fire for looking at his girl when we have Mr. Torg. Also, Tiny Tina fucking in in the fucking in the Torg DLC, she's like has you eat like cookies from vending machines. And then like she realized, wait, these aren't chocolate chip cookies, they're fucking raisins. And she's like, destroy all the goddamn machines. And like when you like destroy like most of the machines, Torg's like, holy shit, you're destroying all like the vending machines. Our workers are probably gonna starve. That's awesome. And then Tina's like, you brought this on yourselves, Torg. Why do good things happen? I mean, why do bad things happen to good people? And I'm like, Tina, you're fucking starving people because they decided that they should make oatmeal raisin cookies available. And these are supposed to be the good guys.
He can't see where he's going. He's bumping into stuff, and
I missed the most important dialogue. I missed it. I was just gonna explain it to you since like I fucking missed the dialogue. It's like so goddamn funny. Basically, Jack's like, I don't understand you bad guys. You know the hero's gonna win, but you still won't die fast enough. Like example, um, what was it? It was New Haven. He said New Haven. Example, New Haven. People are dying left and right, and this one guy, he rushes me with a spoon, a freaking spoon. So, so I'm like dying, laughing. And I just like fucking take the spoon out of his hand and scoop his stupid little eyes out. And his kids are over, and they're all like, wah! And like, he's bumping into shit because he can't see anything. And I'm just like, I guess you just had to be there. But anyway, moral of the story is, you're a fucking bitch. I love that fucking quote. It always makes me laugh. Moral of the story is, you're a bitch. That part just makes me laugh because like it just like after that whole story about like scooping people's eyes out. Moral of the story is, you're a bitch.
Uncalibrated fast travel station request received. Estimated processing time 3 to 6 weeks. No. Move some data around since I can bump you up.
But yeah, I gotta play Spider-Man at some point. I gotta grab the package. Cause fucking they lost my package, so I had to get a replacement. I had to call GameStop and say, like, oh, I need a replacement for like the fucking game that UPS lost. And I gotta go and grab the game tomorrow. I keep forgetting to go and grab it. And what was this? So yeah, I'm gonna play Spider-Man at some point. I didn't really. Far Cry 5's okay. I don't enjoy it as much as Far Cry 4. I mean, I just don't like how the character doesn't like the character. You die like so quickly because like they just like made your health bar like one full segment. Normally, like your health bar is a bunch of smaller segments, and you can like heal yourself by like fucking snapping your bones back into place, fucking pulling bullets out of you, pulling like shrapnel out of you. And that was like a really cool feature. And they take that out in Far Cry 4 and you just have like one whole segment of a health bar. And you like fucking you fucking like almost die so easily. It's so ridiculous. And the only way you get your health back is just not get. Basically, it does what COD does, where you just gotta not get shot for a little bit and you start regenerating health. And I'm like really disappointed that they did that. It kind of they took away like a lot of the unique features of like the Far Cry series, like upgrading your gear by getting the pelts of specific animals. They took that out. Now you just take the skins of the animals just to sell them. They took out climbing up the towers to unlock guns without paying money for them, which I don't know how I feel about. On the one hand, it's really easy to make money because you can just sell animal skins instead of using them to craft stuff. On the other hand, the fucking like feature where you have to get RP to rank up to be able to buy a gun was pretty dumb. And RP's resistance points, you gotta get resistance points to like rank up, and once you like rank 3 times in a given area, you can fight the leader of that area. And then you just go on to the next area and complete all 3 areas, and then you fight the main bad guy. And what else do I like about Fire? over Far Cry 4. Yeah, like I like the like one of the missions I liked the most in like Far Cry 3 and Far Cry 4 was when you're fighting to get like the final upgrade of like every piece of gear. Yeah, to get like the final upgrade in like every little individual like thing in like what you could carry, you need to fight like a legendary animal. And to fight like a legendary animal, you need to find like their particular mission by basically like freeing an outpost. And then in that mission, you had to kill the animal with a particular weapon. And like they're pretty fun. Like, so yeah, I'm kind of sad they got rid of that in Far Cry 5.
Damage the beacon. Repair it.
But like also, I don't know how to feel about the villains. They're just crazy cultists. They just say like, I don't pay attention to the cutscenes because I don't actually find anything they say interesting. They just say, they just give you a crazy cultist spiel, and then you have to escape from them, or the game just like fucking, or yeah, either they give you like a crazy cultist spiel, and then you either escape on your own or you get saved by some of your allies, and then you just keep going. Because this is like an annoying thing. So basically, like when you get like certain amount of resistance points, the leader of the area is just like is like, oh, I'm like basically the leader of the area just will just fucking capture you and you can't do shit about it. Like literally, if you want to do like a certain mission and like the leader's basically like, I'm gonna fucking come and capture you, you can't do shit about it. They're just gonna fucking catch you because fucking, I'm trying to think. I can't remember. Oh no, I remember the names now. So there's like Joseph Seed, Jacob Seed, and Faith Seed. So with like Joseph Seed, he just sends like fucking, he just sends like a group of like guys that just tranquilize you, and oh no, they don't tranquilize you. That's Jacob. So for Joseph, he just sends like people that sends like darts filled with like, drugs. So like as you're getting hit with the darts, you slow down, and they just slowly catch up to you and catch you. And that's how he catches you. And you can't avoid this. They'll find you, and like they eventually catch you. So you can't do like any of your missions until they catch you, and then you complete the mission, the mandatory mission that you can't avoid. And then you can do whatever you were doing in the game. So it's kind of annoying. With Faith, like basically you're just randomly roaming around, and then all of a sudden you're just covered. So the game has like this one drug called Bliss, and she just has like fucking supernatural powers with the Bliss. Like I swear to God, because when you're in her area, suddenly like just Bliss pops up out of nowhere, and she'll just like fucking appear and just kidnap your ass, and it's the weirdest fucking thing. Like she just has like superpowers. Like I don't understand like how the fuck she finds me. She just like fucking appears out of nowhere, and then like fucking captures you, and then like and then she takes you on like a drug trip, and then like then she just fucks off. It's like so weird. That's what I find funny. Like, with her missions, you don't actually like have to like escape. She just like fucking, she just like leaves you out in the open, and you either just wake up or like your ally just finds you and like bring you back to base. It's like so weird. And then like, yeah, it's just like it's so weird. It's like she has like superpowers, man. Like she just pops up out of nowhere. She fucking. Whenever you're in your drug trip, she can like fucking fly. I don't know what is real and what isn't. Like, it's really like the game like makes it really hard to tell what is and isn't real. I'm like not really surprised with the drug trips actually. It's just like I just find it funny that she just pops up out of nowhere while you're not drugged. Because normally like the game has like these crazy like Far Cry 3 and Far Cry 4 also have the crazy drug trips, but like. They only happen when you're actually drugged. with like Far Cry 5, if you're in Faith's area, she can just like fucking teleport. Cause like her bliss is like fucking everywhere. So apparently like you're just always like fucking at, like you got like a little bit of that high, where you're not like on a full on drug trip, but like you just see shit, and I don't. It's just super weird. Lost the train. But yeah, I don't. Oh yeah. Also another thing is having like allies help you out with shit. I just use fucking Booster, the scout, and fucking I forgot her name, but there's like a hunter chick who can just like fucking snipe the shit out of people with a bow. And I use her to help me hunt animals, and I use Boomer too. Boomer's a dog. He can like scout enemies for you. He's super helpful. So yeah, they kind of make the game. Yeah, they kind of break a lot of the missions because like you can just have them do all the work for you, taking out all the enemies stealthily. Because I'm terrible at stealth, so I can just completely circumvent that by having them do all the work. But like when you get the missions where you have to deal with the cult leaders, the game's just like, no, you can't have these guys anymore. That would be broken. And I'm like, okay, game. So whenever I do these specific missions, I can't have them. But for the entire rest of the game, you just let me have them. Okay, fine. Fine. I have to kill this cult leader all by myself. That's fine. Actually, I haven't killed Jacob yet, but with Faith, you have to fight her alone. With Joseph, he like fucks off in a plane, and when he fucks off on the plane, like you have to like hunt him down, and you can actually summon people then. And I'm not surprised why, because like fucking taking him down with a plane is the goddamn worst. Cause like I was barely doing any damage to him, and like as soon as like I started shooting him, he'd shoot back at me and immediately down my plane. And it was the most annoying thing ever. So like I just summoned my bro that has his own plane, and I was like just fucking sick of that guy. Just fucking shoot him down. So yeah, you get like several allies that each serve a different purpose, and like it's just kind of OP. Like, oh, you need to like fucking take down a goddamn plane. Either you summon your fucking rocket launcher guy, or your plane guy, or or the helicopter chick. Like you have like allies for every situation. You need stealth, use Boomer and the huntress chick. If you want to just shoot people, you can just basically just use like all the allies. So yeah, I don't like Far Cry 5 as much as 4. Also, the the villain in 4 I like better. Far Cry 5 the villain's good. I don't really like his lackeys. They're not super entertaining. With like the main villain in Far Cry 5, he actually has like a little like talk every time you like take out one of his like cult leaders and take out their bunker. He has like a little speech about them, and I like those moments. You don't really get to see him that much. Hopefully you get to see him much more later. I just need to take out Jacob. But yeah, you don't really get to like. He's not really much of a presence in the game. With like Pagan Min on the other hand, he's like Jack, where he's like constantly talking to you as you're playing through the game. And I like Pagan Min. He's not like Jack, or he's just like a fucking psycho who thinks he's a good guy. He just know like Pagan Min. He knows he's a bad guy, but he's like charismatic, and he just constantly like. And like he's not antagonistic towards like the main character. He likes the main character for reasons I won't get into. Oh, okay. That was a while ago. I just noticed that no, he must have disconnected that long ago. Okay. Oh, we gotta go to. Are you still there? It says 0 people, so I was like confused. But yeah, Paganman actually likes the main character. Yeah, I was just confused because it says there's like no one watching the stream, so I thought you disconnected like what was happening yesterday. But yeah, Paganman like knows he's a bad guy, but he's charismatic and he doesn't actually hate the main character. He likes the main character, and like you get a secret ending where you're yeah, you there's a secret ending if you don't. Yeah, anyway, back onto Far Cry. You get a secret ending if you don't like, cause there's like a moment in the game where like he starts torturing your fucking the guy you got into Karat with. That's the area. He starts torturing like the guy you like rode into Karat with, and you normally because you're a fucking video game protagonist you leave, but if you like actually like do what he says and like stay, then like you I think you have to like wait for like 20 minutes. Then you get like a secret ending where yeah, you get like a secret quick ending where you complete the task that you were trying to do, whereas basically place your mother's ashes into a specific spot, and then Paganman just like, okay, let's just shoot shit now. And then the game ends. So that's the secret ending. If you actually like play through the game, then you get 2 endings, which kind of suck because basically for the rebellion, because you join the rebellion if you run, and the 2 like leaders, they're both like they both fucking suck. So basically like depending on like which one you choose, they'll become like the new dictator of Kirat. So basically there's one like religious one, and then there's the fucking non-religious chick. I don't know how other way to describe her. Her character traits are she's female and she's not religious like the other guy. So basically, if the religious guy becomes a leader, he basically like turns it into like fucking a no tolerance religious state. So basically, anyone like who goes against him gets like fucking murdered, and he upholds like the religious values, like, and also there's this one like young girl. I don't want to bring. I just remember this one. Oh, okay. So yeah. So basically, it becomes it becomes like he basically the best way to describe it is like he imposes Islam. I feel like I'm gonna get. I don't want to. Okay, so he imposes like the religious stuff of Kirat, which includes fucking executing people that go against the religious rules and going against him. And also, he fucking marries a young girl. I'm not even fucking kidding. And then there's the chick who turns fucking Kirat into a drug country. So basically, both the endings are shit. And oh, you have to get going soon. Okay, that's. Okay, this. I should probably. The story's like not a train wreck. It's just that like both the endings are downer endings. Yeah, either religious domination or it turns into a drug country. So basically, I don't mean like the endings are bad. I just mean like the endings are both downer endings. And really like siding with Pagan Min's the best ending just because it actually feels like satisfying even though you don't get any gameplay. I don't have like a problem with downer endings. A lot of people do though. Pagan Min's ending's like the only one that doesn't feel like a downer ending. Okay, the funny thing is that like you don't have to kill Pagan Min. Like the final mission, you can have a talk with Pagan Min, and then after the talk, Pagan Min like just leaves. The funny thing is though is that like you can decide to not talk to him and just straight up kill him and end it there, or like after the talk and when he starts to leave, you can just kill him then too. And I found that funny. But if I played Far Cry 5 again, I'd probably leave him alive. Last time I killed him just because I'm an asshole. But like Far Cry 5, all the endings are downer endings. There's no nice ending. There's one ending where you don't choose to try to arrest the cult leader, and thus you don't get fucking stuck in goddamn like fucking cult. You don't get stuck in like cult town. There's like an ending where you kill all your police friends, and there's an ending where like the fucking nuclear apocalypse happens. Like all the endings of Far Cry 5 are downer endings, so I just spoiled all the endings for myself. Like all the funny thing is that like none of the endings the cult leader dies. Like he survives like the nuclear apocalypse. All your police friends die, and he fucking drags you into a fallout shelter. And he like fucking drags you into a fallout shelter and basically says, "I told you so." So basically, he just fucking rubs it in your face that the apocalypse started. Never really was into it. I like Far Cry 3 and Far Cry 4. Far Cry 5 is okay. Honestly, I prefer Far Cry 4. Only thing, is there anything I actually don't like about Far Cry 4? Well, I have not played like any of the DLC for the Far Cry games. I don't know why. Yeah, that was Blood Dragon. That's why did I say DLC? They're like more like sub games. Not enough to be DLC, but not enough to be like full games. That was Blood Dragon. Far Cry 4 had Primal. New Dawn apparently is garbage. I don't know. I don't know about spin-off. Well, not garbage, but like I don't think New Dawn's that great. It's basically just Far Cry 5, but after the apocalypse. Oh, okay. Check something. Oh, okay. Damn it, I tried to activate like the view before the fucking, or whatever, it doesn't matter. Alright, I gotta time this right. Stop moving. I wanna hurt him as much as possible before I blow up. Bam! Alright, there we go. Yeah, even though I don't light the fuse, it's just fun to do. It's just fun to do even though light the fuse is kinda garbage. It's just fun running around throwing dynamite at people.
Slab mutation is a volatile, brutal science that flies in the face of human ethics.
Hey, Tannis. I actually never talked to Tannis. Like, I never started, like, her cutscene where you get introduced to her. She's not, like, very entertaining in the main game, but in Digital Strike Peak, I like her line. Her lines are funny. In Yeah, her lines are just funny in Digimon Pete. Sometimes she has like funny lines. She just like it's just weird like that. Sometimes she has like weird lines that like just allude to her mad scientistness. Normally, she seems like a scientist that just has a habit of using overly complicated speech. But sometimes, like, she has lines that make her sound like a mad scientist a bit.
Go for the glory. It's rampage time. More meat for me.
So, yeah, I have nothing else to say about the Far Cry games. If like, you want to hear about more disappointment, like, I could talk about fucking Infamous Second Son. Because, like, that game was extremely average. That game was, like, like, it was, like, fun to play, but, like, it did not live up to the other games. Knack was also extremely average. Apparently, like, Knack 2 is much better. I might look into actual, like, because I remember, like, I didn't have much games for the PS4, so, like, I just bought, like, certain games just because I felt like it. That was also when, like, I was still in my, that was still, like, when I was in my, like, bad habit of just, like, randomly buying games. Because I started out with, like, the fucking Nintendo, and Nintendo had just, like, weird games that, like, if you just give them a chance, maybe you'll find one you like. So I just had a bad habit of just, like, buying weird, random games. So I bought Knack. First Knack was, like, pretty meh. Apparently the second one's better. So, I don't know. What else did I buy? I still haven't finished Just Cause 3 now I think of that. Wait, no. Just Cause 3 or Just Cause 4? I don't know. I don't care. I'm just gonna keep playing. Yeah. I got times right. So I don't fucking die. Apparently, like, the second one was better. The first one just, like, critically average. And by critically average, I mean, like, the game was, like, just really meh. I wouldn't even really call it average. Average, like, makes it seem like you'd actually, like, get a decent bit of entertainment out of the game. So yeah, I'm gonna call the stream after I clear this area out, because I think that would be good. Alright, because the area's almost cleared out. Bloodied feathers, that's all we found.
Oh, I moved it a few hours ago. Somewhere a little more dramatic. Normally ain't there? Damn it! Can't play games with us.
Yeah, Infamous.
Maybe they moved it in. Just keep pushing through the preserve.
Alright, you can play Monster Hunter. Yeah, no, maybe I'll get Monster Hunter, and then I'll wait a bit before I get Iceborne. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, if I play Monster Hunter, I'll definitely use bow, because I like using ranged weaponry. If a game has guns, I'll use guns. If it has a bow, I'll use a bow instead. Well, yeah. What does Iceborne even add that, like, I'm actually, like, extremely curious now. What does it even add? Oh, it's probably the most busted. Works for me. I just like using guns and bows.
I had my boys build
Like in Far Cry, I'll like have. Actually, in Far Cry 4, I think I used the auto crossbow. But like in Far Cry 3 and Far Cry 4, I used a bow. Partially because you can get incendiary animals and explosive arrows. So like you can just like fucking fire arrows at helicopters and fucking shoot them out of the sky by fucking shooting explosive arrows at them. It buffs weapons. So basically, so yeah, I don't care about story. So basically, if I don't get Iceborne, I'll still probably get the buffs. Um, Probably not the skills though, and none of the story or new armor. That's what I got from that. So if I only get the base game, then I'll probably the buffs will probably apply to me, but not the skills or the armor. Oh, I forgot. I'm wondering why this door won't open. I forgot I gotta kill the creatures. This is like an annoying thing you have to do in this area. Honestly, I might be fine with that. It really depends. Sometimes they block like a really sick gear, but behind DLC, like fucking Bloodborne and the fucking amazing, in the amazing fucking Cos Parasite. I mean, the DLC is for. The funny thing is that like I still haven't played the DLC for the first game yet. I've done all the DLC for Dark Souls 2, 3, and the Old Hunters for Bloodborne. I still haven't done fucking the DLC for Dark Souls 1. Oh, the door opened, perfect. I don't think so. I know I played one with Alan. Wait, did we? Oh yeah, we did play a little bit of one together. But I didn't have the DLC for PS3. In remastered, you get the DLC automatically, and I played the remaster for a bit, but I didn't play through the entire game, so I just messed around with some stuff in the remastered a bit. I know I played through with Alan. I don't think, and I played through with Bob. That's because I remember because that's how Bob got his guest at Disneyland nickname. I don't remember like ever really playing Dark Souls with you though. I'm trying to think. Yo, I just remember. Enemy downed me right before I killed him. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, I didn't have the DLC either. I'm pretty sure like almost no one had the DLC. Yeah, maybe a little, but like it had to be like a very small amount because like I don't remember. So it had to be like a very small amount that we played together. Did you ever finish Bloodborne? Like, not just the main game, the DLC too? I know I finished it with Sam.
One Bloodwing back, huh?
We still need to finish one of the DLCs with Dark Souls 3. We finished Ariandel, but we didn't finish Ring City. That's what me and Alan were doing, but oh yeah, you don't have to dude. Yeah, the old Hunter DLC is my favorite DLC out of like all the DLCs.
Electricity, corrosion.
Cause fucking Ludwig, oh my.
God damn it! Just weaken her and I'll hit her with a drink. I'm sorry, sir.
Oh, you mean wait, you're talking about Old Hunters DLC or Dark Souls 3?
She's got what we need to get into control.
Or both?
Grab the vault key. That's what matters here.
I don't know, I just haven't continued with Sam because like I don't feel like carrying him by myself through the game.
Watch your claws!
Old Hunters.
Fine. Just get a drink, Bloodwing.
I find Old Hunters worthy addition. One of the reasons because Simon Bowblade is like my favorite fucking weapon in the DLC. Yeah, Simon's Bowblade is like one of my favorite weapons. There's also the Bloodletter, which is no, also it's mainly because like I fucking love Blood Tinge, and there's like 2 weapons from the DLC that are just amazing. I stopped watching Body Video after like he finished all the lore on Dark Souls 3, cause I don't really care for Sekiro. I just spoiled the story for myself, and then I was pretty much good.
Watch it! Oh, she got her sights on you! Move!
Oh god,
I still got it. Hey,
got a passing interest. Oh okay. But yeah, I wasn't really interested in Sekiro.
another trophy for my wall. She's bringing out her claws! Watch it!
Yeah, I understand that.
Trophy for my wall. Get out of the way! She's gonna dart electricity!
Oh yeah, this one's great. Basically Handsome Jack's playing dumb. He gave Bloodwig all the elements, and the last element greatly comes into play here. Oh yeah, Dean.
Calm down, boy. Take it easy.
I can't hear you!
Corrosion!
Oh, it's not a weapon. It's Jack stole Mordecai's bird and mutated the shit out of it. So it's just a giant ass bird, and I'm just throwing exploding buzz axes at it. You think this is crazy? I'm gonna have to like fucking throw buzz axes at a giant robot later on. Oh no, please, 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 please. Oh, what's killing me? Oh wait, I keep forgetting I have the grenades.
She's dive bombing! Move!
Oh, and there's the enemies that occasionally spawn that keep me alive. Thanks for keeping me alive, suckers. Alright, come on, it's almost done. The fireball got it.
It won't hurt, I promise.
The fireball got Bloodwind.
Okay, she's still alive. Get the microchip
All right.
on her collar, and we can get her back to Sanctuary.
So just to recap the elements, you got fire, shock, corrosion, slag.
Oh, now I remember. Explosive!
Bam!
That's
Fucking murder.
Mordecai, turn yourselves in, or that dumbass bird is just whack. God damn it, Jack! I'm gonna kill you! You hear me? Sorry about Bloodwind, soldier. Gotta get that software updated to Claptrap. We'll be able to get through the security. Melt in my mouth.
Alright, oh, there's a lot of class mods. Torch, Blister, there's another Blister. What's that? Banshee? I don't... All the class mods suck. Alright, here we go.
Where the hell is... Oh, I had a violin somewhere. I was gonna play it all sarcastic. God damn it, it's gonna be awesome. Blake! Where's a bloody violin?
I like Handsome Jack.
Whoa! You didn't think you were gonna get out of here alive? Get out! Get out! Get out! Oh, mother! Get down.
Oh, what are you doing, Mordecai? And kablooey!
Screw you! Screw you! Look out, Diablo! You sons of bitches!
Mordecai already touched the ground. Bite the dust. Now you bite the dust, robots. Oh no. No, Mordecai, you left me for dead. I gotta get to that stalker. You can sprint while in light the fuse. I didn't never realize that. Stop fucking killing. No. Why would you do this to me? I can make it. I can make it. I can make it. I can make it. Alright. Sorry, yeah, I made it. I keep... Wow. That's a bad habit of mine. I keep checking, like, my ammo and automatically, like, trying to refill it. But I keep forgetting that I don't need to do that because all I am doing is throwing buzz axes. And my grenades regenerate. Alright, so... I never said why this grenade's hacked. So basically, the reason why it's hacked, you can get like all of these like fucking traits naturally, except for the last one. Slowly regenerates grenade ammo only for specific grenades. That's why this grenade's hacked. I got it from a friend. I didn't hack. I'm not the cheater. I just use the cheater's cheats. Basically, I didn't cheat in that shiny Celebi. I just took it from a friend who gave it to me who cheated it in. I want an alkaline hide of Terramorphous because then that would make it so... Because being electrocuted is not a huge deal because my shield's already going to be depleted. And shock only does a lot of damage to shields. and the only like thing I need to worry about is corrosion. But like getting alkaline hydratermorphous is really annoying. But I'm still gonna try to get it. I don't know. I also need to get Carnage, that rocket launcher shotgun. Maybe I'll farm for a sheriff's badge too later on.
Oh, you what? Screw you. It would have been hilarious if I found it earlier. Shut up.
Oh yeah. Handsome Jack tried to play a silent violin for blowing up fucking Bloodwing. Alright, yeah, I was about to end the stream anyway. I don't need you. Oh, all the class mods I dropped are over here. Alright, I'm ending the stream. I'm ending the stream before you can